Hello, Aquarius. Welcome to the Black-Hearted Oracle. Now, before we get started, I just want to pay homage and reverence to Mother Sustainer, Father Creator, and of course, my beautiful ancestors. Now, this is a bonus read. I just want to thank you guys for the tremendous support that you gave for the May reading. I already uploaded a June reading for you, but this is a bonus read in just to show my appreciation for, as I said, the tremendous support that I received from the Aquarius gang. Okay. Now, on the board here, we have Not For You, Blessed, Exchanging Gifts, To the Sea. We have Smoke and Mirrors, Into Me I See, Beloved, Radical Acceptance, Dream Thief, Refusal of the Call. We have Angel of Strength, Fifth Chakra, Archangel Gabriel, Angel of Balance, Action, The Lantern, Consciousness is Light, Procrastination, and Phoenix Rising. Up here we have Prometheus, Two Paths, Sacrifice, and the Night. Now on the board, right, what we're getting is that there's something in your life that you've been kept away from. It's been refused to you. You know, it's something that wasn't meant for you. And the card really speaks of rejection being God's protection, right? Because there's a blessing that's coming towards you because you didn't end up going to beating your head against the wall for something that wasn't for you, right? And you're going to be exchanging gifts. So whether it's you and the universe, you and another person, or you and a kindred spirit, you're going to be exchanging gifts. And the Out to Sea card is more like saying don't resist, that you need to go with the flow of things. Not all the time, but at this time you need to just go with the flow. Like, don't beat your head against the wall for anything, because the Prometheus card, it also speaks of like being hot-blooded and hot-tempered and quick to wrath. And it's telling you like you could really destroy what you really want by acting, you know, a little too aggressive at this moment, because there's a path here that's for you and you're coming to a place where you have to make a decision, because it goes down to 90. It is 19 and it boils down to a 10, which we know that's the ending and a beginning of something, right? And then Sacrifice here is 18, which boils down to a 9. So that's just about before the ending. But Sacrifice is telling you like, this woman, she's naked. She has nothing. The trees behind her are barren. The moon is black. Like, the only thing that she had left to give was the rose, and she gave that as well. So it's just saying putting yourself out there so much for someone else and giving of yourself way too much. Because right here is telling you that there's someone that you need to protect. But to me, this feels more like your inner child, right? Because this thing that was not for you came with a lot of smoke and mirrors. So it used to pretend like it was for you, but it really wasn't. They were just veiled and guised, you know, disguised. They were they were just thinly shrouded, and it just wasn't for you. Because right now you're getting the chance to look inside of you and see all of the blessings, all of the wonder, all of the beauty that remains in you. And it's coming to a point of radical acceptance, right? Because before you used to allow people to steal your dreams and like tie up your time so you didn't have time to actually go after what you really wanted. And there's a wisdom that's in you now that is telling you that your pathway is being illuminated, right? So you're going to have to find the angel of strength in you to be able to speak up for yourself, to be able to say the necessary things that you need to say, but don't do it out of anger. Do it out of love for self. Do it out of love for your own path. Do it out of love for being in tune with the higher self and the lower self. You know, there's a balance here that's needed. And it's just like here with the balance is that you have to harness the dark and the light energies within yourselves in order to move forward. Because there's so much things that you've learned, so much clarity has come into your life. Right? And you've seen the ways that you used to procrastinate. But it's urging you too, that being that you do see the wisdom and you are given light, because light represents knowledge in many occult traditions. When they speak of light, what they're really speaking about is knowledge, right? So it's just telling you, don't procrastinate on going through this death and rebirth phase. Like, don't be scared of the death and rebirth phase. It's time, and it just needs to happen. All right, so let's get into it. So if you can get a little deeper. All right. Why is it not for you here for Aquarius? Yeah, because there's something much better, something more fulfilling here for you. So whatever you were denied, whatever you feel like you were rejected from, don't even sweat it. All right? Because once you get over those feelings, you're going to realize how much greater and how much happier you're going to be once you actually let go of those feelings. Why is the blessed here? Why is the blessed here? Knight of Earth. Yeah, you may feel like your blessings are slow coming, but the Knight of Earth, it's steady. It's sure. It's something that it's built over time, but it's not easily knocked down. This isn't something that flies by night. So your blessings they might be slow coming, but they are secure. They are yours. Why is exchanging of gifts here? Page of Earth. Yeah. So good news about financial matters. So somebody might be giving, might be getting a little cash. Okay. What is the out to sea? What is to the sea? Okay. Yeah. So if you are someone else is wanting a renewal, it's just telling you go with the flow. Don't try to force it, But to me, this is also saying, like, don't give whatever situation it is a chance to come back in. Just keep moving on with the current of life. If your life is going into peace right now, let it continue into the peace. Okay? What is this smoke and mirror? What is this smoke? Okay. Yeah. So the smoke and mirror is about, like, all these hidden things, and it's something from your past. It could have to do with children as well. But this is smoke and mirror with things from your past, like nostalgic feelings, like the smoke and this is exactly what this means to me. It's like it's smoke and mirror. Sometimes you see the truth, sometimes you don't. So I'm going to get one more. What is this smoke and mirror with the moon in reflux position and the Six of Cups in the flux position? One more card, please, for the moon and the Six of Cups in the flux position with the smoke and mirror for Aquarius. Okay. Okay, so it's telling you that it's time to pick a path in order for you to get the stability and the finances that you're looking for. That happy family, financial security, finding magic in the little things of life. It's time to pick a path, just like the Two of Paths is here for you. And the procrastination is telling you don't get stuck in not picking a path. What is into me? Oh, shoot. No, sorry. Wrong way. What is into me I see? Oh, wow. Oh, yeah. See, there's somebody here that's trying to keep you stuck, in these lower energies, the devil energies, the things that look good, feel good, smell good, taste good, but destroys us in the end. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? They wanted you to stay stuck in this illusionary mind state, in that smoke and mirrors. And because you didn't, now they're hella pissed off. They riding in with a great speed, riding in, and they are savagely petty, but it's just because you've escaped the grips of the devil. What is this, beloved? Radical acceptance. What is Aquarius? Okay. One more. I mean, that's like truth being delivered without tact. Oh, yeah. So after a tower moment, you got the truth being delivered, like without tact. Somebody didn't care about or maybe you didn't care. It created a life experience. Well, I'm thinking it's you didn't care. And you've become to this radical acceptance to where you're saying, F everything. Like, I'm cutting it. Anything that doesn't make me feel good got to go. Anything that's built on a faulty foundation has to go. What is this dream thief? What is this dream thief? Six of air. Yeah, you're moving, exactly. Anything that has been sucking the life out of you, been stealing your dreams, allowing you not to take the call, like the intuition, to follow your intuition, to go ahead. You're moving to calmer waters. You're cutting anything out that has to do with that. What is this angel of strength? Okay. Yeah. You weren't happy in this situation at all. Like, it brought in no wish fulfillment at all. It probably even had you drinking. What's the fifth chakra here for? Why is the fifth chakra here? Yeah. So it's urging you to speak up and let them know you're not trapped. You have the confidence that you need. You don't have to fear to take action. And if you're afraid to speak up, which I mean, I find that very hard to believe for an Aquarius, but if you are afraid to speak up because of whatever the situation is, it's telling you don't be afraid. But remember that the Artemis card is telling you choose your words very wisely. Like, you could say whatever you want to say without lowering your personal self. Because sometimes we get angry and we end up lowering our morale by the things that we shout out in anger, which is unnecessary because you're on a higher ground right now. Why is this angel of balance here? Why is this angel of balance here? Ten of water. Yes, some family issue, something that you really loved. It's ended. So, the family situation is off kilter right now, or the love life. Yeah, and exactly, you need healing. But it's going to balance out. Yeah, but it's going to take some work. What is this action? Oh, shoot. Okay, so yeah, this has got you really off your kilter. You could be having car trouble. That's the really mundane part of it. But yeah, this is telling me, like, right now, because look, it's with the same two horses, right? So you're being urged to take action, but right now it's like your confidence is kind of a little blown. It says, don't give up, protect that which you've created, have courage and believe in yourself. But it's in reverse. And this one is an important achievement, self-discipline, willpower, public recognition. So it's like your willpower and your self-confidence got a little bruised, or you could have had car trouble. You could have, God forbid, gotten into an accident or something. But it's just telling me where this is dealing with emotions, like your ego is a little bit bruised. But it's something, again, that you need to work on. Work on building yourself back up. I won't even get into that. Okay. Why is the lantern here? Why is the lantern here? Oh, gosh. Okay. Seven of fire. Yeah. So the wisdom that you've gained throughout this experience, it tells you that it puts you on a higher, that's what I was saying. It felt like you were elevated somehow by going, you may not be feeling so elevated. You may feel like you're down in like the dumps right now emotionally, but this is really telling me like the wisdom that you gained by going through this situation has elevated you. And you could defend your decisions and you could defend your beliefs because all the things that they're throwing at you, it can't touch you. You're morally superior right now. You're on the higher ground. Why is this procrastination here? Why is this procrastination here? Yeah, see? You haven't fully gotten over this heartbreak, whatever it is. You just haven't fully gotten over it, because it was somebody that you were really attracted to, somebody that you had great passion with. And it's just, it's keeping you stuck because you're reliving this heartache over and over again. Why is the Phoenix rising? But it's something that you're going to come up out of. Justice. Yeah, that's your justice. Even though it's in the flux position, but the only reason it's in this flux position is because you haven't gotten over this heartache yet, fully. You know, you haven't healed fully yet. So this is telling me, like, once you realize that you're going to get the justice is going to come by you rising up out of the ashes and being a beautiful phoenix. Yeah. Once you drop these burdens, let it go. It's not serving you. Okay, Artemis. Why is the Artemis card here for Aquarius? Why is the Artemis card here for Aquarius? Artemis, please. Why is the Artemis card here? Thank you. Ten of Air. Yeah, so because you're feeling backstabbed and betrayed, I'm telling you, please mind your words. Please don't rush into arguments or fights with people. Like, allow them to sometimes get the last word, you know, and you don't destroy your inner peace, because it's something that is saying that your actions could destroy something that you really, really want. You know what I'm saying? So it could be somebody trying to irk your nerves at your job and you explode on them, and then it looks like you're the aggressive one. You're the, you know, the person who's the troublemaker, when it really isn't you. It's just somebody pushing your buttons, but they're playing it neat. So it's like, don't allow somebody to outplay you on the chessboard, okay? Why is it Two of Paths here? Why is it two? Oh, okay. Ten of Fire, yeah. Whatever path is more burdensome, I mean, and I don't mean like, oh, I got this to do, that to do. I mean like more soul draining, more burdening, more, it never ever, there's always problems on that path. Then that's not the path for you. Don't choose that path. You know, choose the one that makes you more compassionate. You feel more compassion. Your emotions are stable. You know, you are more enthusiastic about. Choose that path. What is the sacrifice that Aquariuses need to make, or being asked to make? What is the sacrifice? Thank you. High Priestess. Yeah. You're going to have to listen to your intuition, you know, and sometimes, as hard as it might be, sometimes it's asking you not to speak about something and put an end to making unnecessary sacrifices. You know, if you're always sacrificing yourself for someone else or something else, and that's not reciprocal, then you need to put an end to that. You know, yeah, no matter if this person comes back crawling on their knees, crying how sorry they are, forgive them and move on. What is this Knight for? What is the Knight here for? You know? Six of Fire. Yeah, protect yourself, Aquarius. That's where you're going to find your success. That's where you're going to find your beauty again. That's where you're going to find your recognition. You know, and all the rewards that are here waiting for you. That's where you're going to find it. Right? And take some time to rest, you know, and apologize to yourself for staying in a situation that wasn't beneficial for you. All right, closing guidance. We have here, practice self-compassion. We have write down 3 things you appreciate about yourself. Listen to how you speak to yourself in your head. Use kind words. And lastly, we have an affirmation. I am brave, bold, and beautiful. Hey, I bet you are, ain't you? All right, Aquarius, thank you so much for coming to the Black-Hearted Oracle. I hope that you find your higher self in the quiet places, and I hope that Ma'at holds you in her loving grace. Ashe.